What's up? What's up? This is me. This is Kevin Spann, the insurance guru, coming to you live on my morning drive to work. I wanted to take you through, I wanted you to see what I see on my morning drive to work, coming from Suffolk County, North Babylon, New York, driving into Queens every day. The things that I see on the road are the things that help me, guide me, direct me in insurance policies that I sell to you each and every day. I hope I don't see anything along the way, but the truth of the matter is, on an average day, I'm bound to see a couple of accidents. So you say, Kev, what's causing all of the accidents that you see every day? Well, if you're like me, excuse me, and you drive onto the Southern State, which I'm entering right now, coming on the Southern State Parkway right now, you can see on the local road, the speed limit is 35 miles per hour. But once we get on the Southern State Parkway, you're gonna watch the speed limit changes, and that changes everything. Speed limit is a direct relationship between the speed limit and car accidents. So as we come on the Southern State Parkway west, going towards New York City, the speed limit increases from 35 miles per hour to 55 miles per hour. You're gonna see that on the sign here shortly. I'm gonna drive real nice today. I'm gonna stay in the right lane for the purposes of this video. Truth be told, I'm more of a middle lane and a third lane driver, but for the purposes of today, I'm gonna do everything right. You can see that I have my seatbelt on, I have my hands, for the most part, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. I am driving hands-free. I am not touching my phone, and I hope you drive and do the same thing the same way. So, as I'm driving 55, you can see somebody flying by me that's doing way above 55, and those are the things that I see on my way to work. Every day, unfortunately, I see multi-car accidents, and that makes me think about the coverages that my customers have. So, one of the coverages that you have on your policy, you're probably not aware of, you've probably never thought about, is your property damage coverage. Your property damage is the coverage that dictates how much the insurance company will pay to repair the other car or anything that you do damage to. So here in 2020, the average cost of a new car is about $40,000. Obviously, you have more economical cars on the lower end than that, and then you have your luxury cars way on the higher end of that, but on average it's $40,000. The minimum property damage that you're required to carry in New York State is $10,000. So if you're one of those people that's self-serving, that rush to save 15% in 15 minutes, and you have this bare minimum coverage of $10,000, and you total out a $40,000 car, your company's gonna pay $10,000, and that's gonna leave an insurance gap of about $30,000. And guess who's gonna pay that $30,000? Well, you're thinking, not me, Kev, because I don't have $30,000. Don't worry if you don't have it. They will garnish it from your check. Yes, they will. So you should be very concerned about the coverages that you have. So back to me in my daily drive to work, starting out on the Southern State Parkway, I see things, I think about things, and I want to take care of people in a certain way. I want to make sure that if I give an insurance policy to my customers, my clients, my family, my friends, the people that you refer to me, I hope and pray that no one is ever in an accident, but if they are, I still want to be able to pick up my cell phone, my office phone, and have a conversation. And the first thing that I ask people if they're in a car accident is, are you okay? Okay, that's the only thing that matters. We are very good at fixing cars. We're not so good at fixing people. So as long as you're okay, it's going to be okay. The second thing that I advise people to do when they call me from the scene of the accident, regardless of anything else, is to call the police and to wait for the police. Our first responders, the police department, the fire department, the ambulance, they have a very big job to do. They have all sorts of emergencies that they have to handle every day, and their job is like triage in a hospital. They have to decide what they have to get to first. So while your fender bender is the most important thing in the world to you, for them, it's one of many things happening, and they have to prioritize when and where they're going to get there. So if you have to wait an hour or 2 hours, just wait. Do not, under any circumstances, trust the person that you're in the fender bender with and exchange information and go about the rest of the day. The next thing that you have to do, trust me and believe me, it can wait. Do not be so fast to admit fault at the scene of the accident. At best case scenario, just say, I'm very sorry that this has taken place, and be quiet and wait. The insurance company can tell whose fault an accident is by the way two cars hit each other. If I hit the car in front of me from behind, it's no question, it's my fault. I hit him from behind. I should be a 3-car length behind him as I am right now. If a car from behind me hits me, it's their fault. They should be far enough behind me so that, God forbid, if I were to stop short or I had to pump my brakes, they should have enough time to stop as well. So what's causing the increases in accidents, which also lead to the increase in injuries, and unfortunately also leads to the increase in your rates? What's causing all the accidents on the road? I'll be quiet because you already know the answer to the quiz. It's texting and driving. It's texting and driving. You see it, I see it. This is not some unique knowledge I have because I'm licensed to sell insurance. It's just something that I see every day. Inevitably, if you're driving in the middle lane as I am now, and if this was a little bit earlier in the morning and my normal traffic was moving slower, inevitably, if I look to the left of me or to the right of me, one of those two people is on the phone. When traffic is backed up back to back, whenever you see a large gap between the car that's still texting or checking their Facebook or seeing who liked their post on IG, inevitably that person is going to fall behind and the rest of traffic is going to pass them by. That's what's causing it. And then when you hit your horn and bring it to their attention that they're slowing you down, making you late for work or whatever you have to do next, then they're going to accelerate on the gas, and that causes accidents, okay? I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but if you don't hear anything else I say, please don't text and drive. Wait to get there, you know, and I'm talking to all my drivers. There was a time when I would have this conversation where I would speak at local schools and I would talk to it about young drivers, but today the worst thing of the matter is people my age that's texting and driving, and they're trying to do it without their glasses on. Come on now. Come on, people of a certain age. Come on, baby boomers. Y'all know we can't see without our glasses. And y'all know that even with our glasses, these phones are hard to see. So who are you kidding to think that you can drive 55 miles per hour on a major highway and look down at your phone to see who liked your status or to respond to a comment? We can't do it. It just don't work that way. So please, all people, teen drivers, millennials, baby boomers, all of us, let's all agree, if we don't agree upon anything else, let's all agree to stop texting and driving. The consequences are deadly, to put it mildly at best. Okay, so right now I'm merging into the right lane. You can see I'm going onto the Wantagh Parkway north, headed toward Westbury. So my drive started on Southern State. If this is a fun day, I would go south to Jones Beach, but this is a work day, so I'm going to act just like I'm going to work. I'm going Wantagh Parkway north. Wantagh Parkway is one of a few connecting highways in Nassau County. It connects the South Shore of Long Island to the North Shore of Long Island. It's a 2-lane highway, just like Southern State Parkway. It is a highway that you drive in. The speed limit is 55 miles per hour. So real important to be careful when you merge. Right lane ends and it becomes a 2-lane highway. So you can see what we're looking at ahead. This is referred to as part of the New York State experience in the Long Island region. You see the I Love New York sign. And this is my normal route to work. And normally I'm leaving a lot earlier than this, and it's much more traffic. You look at 2 cars on my left, you see the SUV riding behind the van, much more than 2 car lengths on him. He's got to give himself a room. And if you see southbound the opposite lane, you see our first responders going to the scene of an accident. So here's a time where I always hope and pray that no one is injured in an accident and that everybody is okay. Okay, so that's just a part of what I deal with, and it's a part of how and why I sell insurance. And I feel blessed, I feel honored, I feel fortunate to be able to help people be insured the right way. For me, it's never a rush. You know, if I talk to you and you don't have time to talk, the first thing I say to someone, whether it's you or someone you refer to me, is this a good time to talk? Do you have a few minutes to discuss your insurance? If you say no, let's establish a time within the next 24 hours when we can talk. There's no rush to do anything now. Again, it's February of 2020. It's a different world. It's not a 9-to-5 world. I don't expect anybody to take the drive that I take just to come to my office to see me to do business. It's 2020. I have an iPhone like you have an iPhone, so we can do everything over the phone, after hours, during hours, whatever it takes. Again, this is Kevin Spann coming from me to you.